Hi, how are you? I hope you did something good on the weekend. So here I am, the diabetic reseller, just sitting here being a good diabetic reseller. And today is April 15th. It's episode 64. And my word of intention today was kick the tires and light the fires. I was feeling really good this morning. Although my ring didn't say I had a good night's sleep, I thought I did. But I can tell you right now, I am exhausted, just exhausted. And I told you that I had finished The Gifts of Imperfection and how to live wholeheartedly. And I figured for the next several episodes, we were going to unpack some of the research and the theories behind this book. Um, I really enjoyed it. There was a lot of information that I felt is helpful. But before that, we are going to talk about my listing goals. So last week I came in at 90% finished. There was one day on Wednesday last week that I did not list. I worked on drafts and I never listed them. That is an old habit that I had, which has, well, it crept back in, um, and I excommunicated it immediately. Drafts sitting in your draft box or unlisted is not going to help you. And waiting for, 20 items to be ready to list is not going to help you either. So I have decided that I am going to go back to a different flow. I'm going to do that tomorrow and Thursday. And I will report back to you on Thursday to see if that worked. Time blocking was working for me at a certain point, maybe last month. And I have felt that last week I time blocking was following me instead of me following my time blocking. And I had forgotten how good it feels to finish that 50-minute time block and then go and do something fun, whatever it is. For me, it's crafting. Sometimes it's reading. Um, but I need to change up my flow for sure. Um, this is pulling me down, and I, never want to be there again. So, yeah, I'm gonna start doing that tomorrow. But this leads into the topic that this video is for, which is to dig deep. And basically, it means that if you are supposed to be doing something, whatever it is at work, for me, it would be listing, it would be photographing, it would be shipping, putting away items that I've listed, as you can see right here. That box is actually put away, just not on the shelf. I have to move a few things so that it goes down a little bit and then I can put it away. But so the acronym is DIG. And so the D is for deliberate. The I is for it's really for inspiration or a little prayer or something that will help you move on. It's typically spiritual, um, but I don't like to be spiritual because I don't know what you believe in. I believe in God. So it would be, a small prayer, or you can do the serenity prayer, possibly, if you'd like, and then um, get going, get going. So I'm exhausted and I am going to deliberately stop working after this video. I am going to be a bit spiritual at that moment and give myself permission to stop working. And then I'm going to shut everything down and I'm going to go do it. And this can be with anything. If, you know, you're not into whatever you're doing and you're on the phone and you're just scrolling in TikTok or Facebook or Insta or whatever, um, and you're just trying to get away from the thing that you have to be doing or you're supposed to be doing, um, this is a word that you can easily remember and go to. So you're gonna dig and you're gonna be deliberate. You're gonna be spiritual or inspired by a spiritual thing. And G is go do it. So it's always an action for what you decide to do. So that is actually what I had to unpack today. I think that this allows me to say, rather than go downstairs and feed the dogs and sit in the recliner and do something, play on my iPad or whatever it may be, watch TV, whatever, to ignore the listings I'm supposed to be doing. By the way, I am very close to my listing goal for today. I will make it up tomorrow. I am going to be deliberate and say, I'm closing down. I've done my video, I've talked to you guys, and sorry, sorry. So, I am going to be deliberate and I am going to close everything down and say, this is the end of my day. And then I am going to be inspired to do something different and make a different choice. And then I'm going to go and do it. And basically, my choice is I'm going to give myself a break and I am going to go downstairs, feed the dogs, and sit in the recliner. Possibly, if I get any energy in a little while, I might craft. But I suspect that I'll be falling asleep very soon. So, I'll see you soon and take care of yourself. Have a nice night.